What's up, health pirates? So I got this comment on my latest Q&A podcast asking if I am planning on bringing back the daily uploads for living the captain's lifestyle. So I realized I haven't explained why I stopped making the daily vlogs, so that's what this video is going to be. So, as many of you know, I have a wonderful new girlfriend. This is her outdoor patio, which is where I'm gonna set up for this video. So now I've got access to 2 patios. How cool is that? And the reason why I bring that up is because that's partly the reason why I stopped doing the daily uploads. So my last upload was Captain Makes a Show, and it was about my TV show with Charlie Puth, starring in one of the episodes, which is super cool. Just to give a quick background on that, it's Charlie Puth, the popular pop singer, is creating a show, a Curb Your Enthusiasm style show, where he is playing an exaggerated version of himself and reenacting actual experiences in his life. So the episode that I'm starring in is, or not starring, Charlie's the star, but the episode that I'm in is he is creating a country album. And because he's a pop star, he's wanting to transition back to his roots and connect with nature. And so his assistant found me on TikTok, and this is actually how it happened. His assistant found me on TikTok and hired me as a survivalist to show Charlie how to reconnect with nature and how to be one with nature, and talking about holistic health and things like that. So the cast is Charlie, obviously, his assistant, and his best friend, and then myself. And so there's 6 total episodes. They filmed, in the process of filming 4. I'm the 4th episode. And there's a special guest in each of the episodes. So I'm one of them. The other 3 from the episodes that have already been recorded are Wiz Khalifa, Weird Al Yankovic, and Will Ferrell. And the 4th is Captain Taylor Morgan. So that was a whole lot of fun shooting that episode. We're filming again sometime in April, and it's a ton of fun because I'm just playing myself. I'm playing an exaggerated, over-the-top version of myself, where I just make up random health facts that there's some truth in there, but it's also some nonsense, and it's a funny show. It's a fun time. So that was the last episode of Living the Captain's Lifestyle that I recorded, because that was the day before filming. And so I planned on continuing to put out an episode every day, but the recording lasted all day. It wasn't supposed to last all day. It was only supposed to be until like 2 p.m., but it ended up going till like, I think we're there till like 5, and then plus traffic going back was pretty bad. So we didn't end up getting back home till 7:30, if I recall. And when I say we, I mean Brooks and I, who manages me and my brand, and also helped manage or direct or offer suggestions for the show, which was really cool. And speaking of which, another exciting announcement, we've got a meeting with the CEO of Scout Productions, who produced the show that I'm on, and also Queer Eye, which we were already in the process of modeling a show from the Immersion, which is my in-person men's retreat, a lifestyle transformation show based off of the show Queer Eye. And so turns out a lot of people who worked on Queer Eye were there, and they loved me, they loved Brooks, they loved the idea. So we got an opportunity, we're getting an opportunity to pitch our ideas for TV shows, which we have several, to the CEO of Scout Productions. So that's where my life is going to be on TV, which is awesome. That's what I've wanted my whole life. Not necessarily just to be on TV, but to do what I want when I want, to be myself. And I've acted in the past, I did plays. I was Jack in Jack and the Beanstalk. I was in Hansel and Gretel, and I was in Three Musketeers. I was Hansel in Hansel and Gretel. So, but yeah, this isn't really acting. This is just me being me, which is even more fun than acting. So I'm super stoked for it. Like I said, we've got 3 or 4 ideas for TV shows. One of them we're already creating. I'm actually gonna receive the first edit of what we created at last year's immersion here soon. My editor's working on it right now. So we've got ideas for shows, and it's exciting. So anyways, why I stopped recording daily vlogs was because the shoot ran late that day. We got home at like 7:30, and I had a bunch of footage, but I didn't want to edit it and upload it. And here's the point here, because I would rather have spent time with Brooks, who's one of my best friends, one of my closest friends, who was only here until tomorrow. He left the next day, and Ilona, my girlfriend. So instead of spending time editing, which would have taken a couple hours with the amount of footage that I had, and plus the uploading time, I said, you know what, fuck it, I'm not doing this. And instead I chose to be present with the people I love. So I made a conscious decision to say that it would actually decrease the quality of my life and my relationships with these people that I truly care about if I were to stick to my commitment that I made to myself to make a video every single day for the duration of the Captain's Lifestyle Program, which is my 90-day lifestyle optimization bootcamp, which is why I started making the daily vlogs in the first place, to document my experience going through the program so you guys could see what that transformation is like. So like I said, I made the conscious decision to not upload daily videos, because the whole purpose of the Captain's Lifestyle Program is to improve the quality of your life. So I prioritize in-person connections with people I love over everything else. That is number one. If you are with me, and I am present with you, and there's nothing else that I'm doing. The in-person connection with people I love is the most important aspect of my life and your lives. That's why we talk about this in the relationship module of the program. This is in week 11, or no, week 12, where we talk about the importance of connections and relationships and communication. And it comes at the end because I've realized this. In order to really cultivate quality relationships with other people, you must first cultivate that love for self. So you must work on yourself first in order to fully understand other people and really form those close, deep connections with other people. So I made the decision to not post the daily vlogs, to instead spend time with people I love, and I'm 100% happy with my decision. There was zero remorse for not making a daily upload. And why I haven't made a daily upload since then is because my life right now it feels very uncertain. There's a lot of uncertainty. It looks completely different than I thought that it would when I moved here. So my life has just been completely not flipped upside down, but like, things are different than I imagined them to be. And that kind of goes to the point with why I stopped uploading daily videos, is instead of forcing my will to happen, to go the way that I imagined that it would, and I said that I would do this, so I'm gonna do this, there's a lot of friction that comes with that. If I absolutely could have stuck with the commitment that I made to upload every single day. I could have done that, but it would have caused a lot of friction in my life. It would have decreased my quality of life. It would have impacted my relationships. So instead, I've been practicing surrendering to the flow of life and having faith in God that everything that comes my way is for a reason, is for a purpose, and everything always works out for me. So instead of making decisions based off of my will and what I imagine would be best, I'm now acting as a conduit of source. So I make decisions based off of what is exciting for me in the moment, as long as, of course, it aligns with my MVVP, my mission, vision, values, and purpose. And all of this does align with my MVVP. Now, that's not to say that I will not create videos anymore. I love creating videos, and that brings me to another point is, yes, I am going to start making more videos. However, I cannot promise you that they're going to be daily videos because, like I said, I make decisions based off of faith. So if some opportunity is presented to me, then I'm going to take that opportunity as long as it is exciting and that it fits with my mission, vision, values, and purpose. So, for example, if I structure out my whole day and it's like, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna edit this video and put it out, and that's the structure of my day. But I meet somebody at a coffee shop and they have, you know, we connect and we're on the same wavelength, we're vibing, and they invite me over to their place to connect further, what they're up to, whatever it is, I'm going to say yes to that opportunity, right? In the past, I would have said, no, you gotta go back and edit this video, but fuck that. I've now realized once I started to surrender and have faith and flow with life that things work out for me. Everything always works out for me exactly how it's supposed to, and that's not because I follow my plan. I'm now following God's plan. And I know it's God's plan because I live like my intentions are pure. I live out of love and light, and that is my sole purpose in life, is to make thriving standard, to change the way people feel about themselves. And I do that by first changing how I feel about myself. I made thriving standard in my life. Check this out. This is my life right now. Sitting up here, I've got a beautiful girlfriend. I've got a wonderful community of men and women who are making thriving standard for themselves. I live in my dream spot. I am thriving. I created thriving for myself because I love myself, and now I spread this love and light to others. So that is my purpose. That is what God put me here to do, to change the way people feel about themselves and to create the life that they want, because we are eternal creators. We can literally create whatever we want in life. And so it's not necessarily what I want, it's what God wants. And so I'm in this transition period of I am evolving, and so what I do is evolving. I hope this makes sense to people, which it probably doesn't, because it doesn't even make sense to me. And that's another thing, is I've stopped trying to like think and rationalize and find the logic behind what's going on in my life and like why these changes are happening, and how serendipitous and perfect it was that I met my girlfriend who was my next door neighbor. The more that I try to make sense of these things, the more that it doesn't make sense. So instead I just go based off of feel. Like I said, what feels exciting, what feels in alignment with love, what feels like it creates a bigger impact on the world, that's how I make decisions. So other thing that I wanted to mention is that I completely decided to stop doing the program, because if you watch the other episodes of Living the Captain's Lifestyle, they were documenting my experience going through my own 90-day lifestyle optimization bootcamp, the Captain's Lifestyle program, filling out the captain's log and hitting all these tasks, and I stopped doing that. I still do those things. I still live the Captain's Lifestyle. After all, I created this. Captain's Lifestyle is the reason why I'm able to thrive and just be fully stoked on life. So I still live the Captain's Lifestyle, but I'm not doing it in order of the program, if that makes sense. Because the program is a boot camp. Boot camp is very structured, right? I was a Marine, so it's like you do this, this, and this at this time, and there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. And like I said, well, I haven't said this yet, I have transcended the program. So the program is for crew members who are looking to take their life, their habits to the next level. It's like the basics. Well, it's beyond the basics. We go in depth into a lot of these things, but it's like an in-depth look and habit change into exercise, nutrition, communication, mindset, all the things that create a healthy life, sleep, everything. So by me living by the Captain's Log and the Captain's Lifestyle program, it was actually decreasing my quality of life. Because for me, I already do those things. I've already created this life for myself. The purpose of the Captain's Lifestyle program is to improve your quality of life by improving your habits. So I've already done that. And the real secret behind the Captain's Lifestyle program that you will learn in the program is that once you are able to stay disciplined and consistent with the habits the way that we lay it out in the program, then it's up to you to explore and experiment with how these things fit in your life. And if something feels like a grind or a struggle, then don't do that thing, or do it sometime later in the day. So me like sticking to how it was structured is more or less how I live my life. But to transcend the Captain's Lifestyle program and really become the captain of your own life is to be in 100% conscious control of how you live your life, as long as it's in alignment with your mission, vision, values, and purpose, and it is improving the quality of your life. So that's why I have not made a video since that incident, because what am I going to make videos about? And so this was good to explain why I hadn't made a video and how I'm going to be moving forward. So I will definitely continue making videos, again, not every single day, but I do enjoy documenting my lifestyle and showing you guys how I'm living and how I was able to create this for myself, how I'm able to create thriving and literally create the life that I want to live. And that's what I do in the program, is I show you guys how to create that for yourself. And I still do believe that discipline and structure is required when you are first starting out. 100% that is required. You need to instill that discipline. You need to have this structure and to instill these habits, which habits are created by doing things consistently over time. So that is required. But I came to the realization that I have transcended that, and it's like I am the captain of my own life, of course. And I make decisions based off of what brings me fulfillment and joy and increases quality of life, etc. So if there's anything else that I wanted to mention, this was just off the top of my head. I did not plan this. So another reason why I didn't post videos was because I was overwhelmed with all of the things that were going on, and editing takes a lot of my time to create it the way that I want it to be. So by deciding to not post, that instantly just took a lot of this stress off of me, which again improved the quality of my life, even though it didn't follow in alignment with the program, which again is I transcended the program, which improved the quality of my life. So that's all that I wanted to say in this video. So yes, I am going to continue making videos because I love documenting it, not only for myself, but more importantly for you guys, to show you how simple it is to be a conscious creator of the life that you want. All of this that I have is because I consciously created it. And that's another reason why I haven't made the videos, is because, like I said, I'm in this place of like uncertainty where it's like, what's happening now? Because my plans, making a video every single day with the program and all of this, is like, now things are changing. Things are evolving. And there was also some level of, I felt self-conscious and like anxious about sharing this with you guys, because I was like, oh, well, I didn't do the thing that I said that I was going to do. And that's like the whole purpose of my brand, is to do the things that you say you're going to do, like no matter what. But then I realized how silly that is, because life happens. Life happens, and as long as it's for, I was gonna say as long as it's for the benefit of your life, but not even things that are detrimental to your life, or these big challenges or obstacles, everything is happening for a reason. So that's another reason why so many people resonate with my videos and enjoy my videos, is because they're fucking real. I'm very open and vulnerable, and I share what's actually going on in my life. And talking to the camera has been a struggle for me in the past, still sometimes is. Like, I get anxious of like, oh, am I gonna say the right thing? Are people gonna think I'm stupid? Whatever the fuck it is. And I've since realized that I don't give two shits about what anybody else thinks, because I know who I am, I know what I'm doing, I know what my purpose is, and I'm doing it. So now I'm going to have so much more fun recording these videos when I'm not constantly in my head thinking of how to do it right and to say the right thing, and oh shit, I forgot to say this, I got to go back and re-record it. Man, the amount of times I've stopped my GoPro and like re-recorded it, it's exhausting. So I'm gonna make this easier on myself and less stressful on myself, and the edits may not be as good as they have been because that takes me a lot of time until I hire a video editor who can edit videos way faster and better than I can. But they're also going to be like, I'm gonna make mistakes in the videos, and I'm gonna stutter, and I'm gonna forget what I'm saying and all these things, and I'm not gonna worry about cutting it out anymore because that's real. It's real. And real authenticity is what I'm here to do. I'm here to show you guys real shit and living in integrity, in alignment with my mission, vision, values, and purpose, connected with source, photosynthesizing like a sunflower out here, and loving life, loving life. And I want that for you guys. I want you guys to absolutely be fully stoked on your life. So if that is not the position that you find yourself in currently, this is what I do. I created the crew, which is my community of like-valued men and women from all over the world who have committed to thriving in their own life. We communicate in Telegram every single day. We've got a brotherhood chat, a sisterhood chat, and an all hands on deck chat where we all come together, receive support from each other, and collaborate, network. And I'm actually gonna throw some of the screenshots from, well, I prefer to read these out loud. So actually let's go do this right now. So in addition to the Telegram chat, you get weekly coaching calls with myself and our women's health coach, a monthly high performance masterminds, discounts and giveaways for my sponsors, access to the program. So the only way to get access to the program, my 90-day lifestyle optimization bootcamp that I've been talking about this whole time, is to be a member of the crew. Got some solfeggio frequencies playing, solfeggio, so however you pronounce it. The only way to get access to the program is by being a member of the crew. Same thing for my in-person events and meetups. The only way to get access to those, which are really transformational, is again to be a member of the crew. So I'm going to read you guys some messages from the crew because I asked them what are the main benefits that they are getting from being in the crew. What's the value that they're seeing? Because I'm shocked that more people aren't in the crew. So clearly there's some disconnect in my messaging. So I'm gonna read you guys some of their responses and flash them up on the screen. Captain 7 Steve says, the crew members have like values and create a community I yearn for in person. 7 Steves and I meet in person often. He's attended all 3 immersions so far. The success of crew members are inspirational, and those members are so humble as to not think that their story would inspire others. Those who are active and invested in the crew are supported with coaching and by each other. The more active you are, the greater the benefits. Trish says, knowledge. It has been said to grow, you have to be in rooms and around people where everyone knows more than you so you can learn. This community provides me with so much knowledge I wouldn't otherwise have access to. Inspiration. All of the crew members inspire me and motivate me every day. And community. The safe space this community has become for me to take up space. I am heard and seen in here without judgment. Tommy G says, honesty. A community of honest people with the goal to be the change we want to see in the world. That's what it's all about. Bravery. A crew not here to judge, but here to be the voice of truth with respect, compassion, and empathy. Inspiration. A crew of good hearts to be inspired and to inspire. Crystal says, the crew opens your eyes to who you are and you can't unsee it. The brave are forced into change where they may have otherwise remained stagnant. The community it provides when you do begin to become who you truly are is beyond valuable. I come to the sisterhood when I feel no one else understands. The support, aka cheerleaders, When you do things that the rest of society might shun you for, like raw milk, grounding, cold plunges, etc., the resources are amazing as well, but the community, for me, is what makes it unique and so valuable. Karen says the crew is a safe harbor. We can throw around ideas, issues, and questions freely. We also have access to Taylor. It's a resource. I save many of the conversations that include links and information I want to refer to later. It's fun. I love seeing the pictures and videos everyone posts because each one has a nugget of useful information, not like social media out there. It's a welcoming group. It feels like a version of a family. We have all ages and perspectives, which makes it invaluable. And then last one here that I'll read out is from Courtney. She says, an unexpected part of being in this community is realizing how important vulnerability is. From reading other people's stories and how willing they are to share all sides of themselves really does make space for others to feel safe about doing the same. People in this group seem to be motivated to take their health into their own hands and find ways to heal and thrive rather than just momentarily feel better. I worked in the sick care system for a while, and you would be surprised how few people actually desire healing and health over quick fix cover-ups. That's how I feel about all you guys who watch these videos and consume my content but don't join the crew. You're just looking for some quick little motivation. You're not actually committed to change. So if that's not the case, click the link, join the crew. There's a sense of accountability here. Seeing people doing their cold plunges and making better daily decisions motivates myself to do the same. And the fact that this group allows us all to have those daily reminders is huge for me. Grateful to be here. So there you have it. That'll be it for this episode. This was already way longer than I wanted because I tend to ramble. But so be it. Click the link in the description, join the crew, and until next time, live the captain's lifestyle. Peace and love, y'all.